All right, we made it back to another week. How you guys doing? This is the TwisterCast podcast. I'm
Also, hi, Gino.
Sagentpudge. We
Hi.
got BioWolf, Crunch, Eightblade, and special guest today, the
Hi.
Emerald GG Chad, the resident Chad. How you
You
doing
got
today,
that
Chad?
Kappa yet?
No, I still need that shroud mask,
That
dude.
shroud mask
7
is-
days I've been looking for that shroud mask.
Oh,
That's all I
Jeez.
need.
I
oh,
saw a backpack full of those on your stream highlight. Were they not?
Yeah,
were they not
that
good
that,
ones?
that was a viewer kit that wanted to mess with me. Yeah.
oh. So I know the crew that's normally around the podcast knows about us, but what about you? You want to tell us a bit about yourself? Man, words are hard.
Okay, well, my name is Gino. I am a 19-year-old, even though I look like I'm 13. I'm a 19-year-old full-time content creator on Twitch and YouTube. And I play Tarkov and I hate to die in Tarkov, so that's about it. And I'm part of Emerald GG Elite, which Sagent is part of the regular team, which I'm part of the Elite team. But Emerald is a great place for content creators alike, and it's where I'm part of. So.
Absolutely. Well, I guess let's just kind of like dive into a little bit. What got you into like Tarkov itself?
Well, when I started Tarkov, it was back in like early 2017, so like just freshly released, and this was
Oh,
like when there was two armors, the P.A.K.A. and the Fort Armor, and the Fort
oh,
Armor was one for the trade for it. It was one gold chain, and that was back then. That was when you didn't have any med animations or anything like that. So I kind of saw the game. I've always been interested in like the foliage in games, like like trees and how grass sways in the wind and everything. I've always been like interested in games that have somewhat very realistic foliage. And I saw Tarkov and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this. You know what I'm saying? So it's been been there ever since. Played every wipe.
And
every
that
wipe.
background of competitive Counter-Strike too, right? So
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just your
it's not like
ambiance games,
hmm
right?
exactly.
It's got some of that root. So
Exactly.
Mix of both to it. Well, how you feeling about this wipe so far? I mean, you're a shroud mask away from Kappa. Probably just ground through everybody. And how's it been for you
Yeah.
though?
It's been good. I mean, I this is probably the best start of the wipe that I've ever had. I usually have like 40 run throughs by now just trying to get quests done, but I only have like 8 or so this wipe, so it's not something bad. I've spent a lot of time, like put a lot of time into this wipe already, and I can say that I've like genuinely been enjoying it. So it's probably the best wipe like they've had, like the smoothest so far. Because usually there's issues, right? They fix
Uh huh.
something, they add something, that it breaks another
Yep.
thing, you know what I'm saying? So, all of a sudden you're
Yeah.
going to customs, it's perfect. And then woods, half the map is broken, you know what I'm saying? So it's, this is probably the smoothest so far.
I
So,
will agree
Agreed.
with that. It
yeah.
has
I'm
been
actually
a
yeah, I'm surprised the Woods expansion actually went as smoothly as it did because um yeah, it had the potential to really just be busted and broken and unplayable, and they did a really good job with it.
They did. I think it's probably one of the like best expansions that they done. Like the customs
Mhm.
expansion had a lot of hate and everything like that because of, it was always dorms PvP, but now it's kind of split up, which is nice, but at the same time, a lot of like PvPers and everything wanted just dorms as the PvP spot. But
Mhm.
I think Woods is like perfect right now. I think they did like probably the best map expansion that they've done ever since they released the game.
Yeah, I'd say so
So
far, definitely.
yeah.
it just makes Woods feel so it makes it feel full all the way around. It's not
Yeah.
you've got one loot spot and a couple choke points to fight.
hmm
Right.
I think they did really really good with it. Like I said, I think it's probably like Wood's last wipe was probably my favorite map. Now it's kind of like Shoreline because I'm making money on it, but Woods is still like I think my second favorite map now. So I think it's still a great map.
Shoreline and Woods. All
hmm
right.
Not a lot of people like Shoreline. Once you get the keys, chef's
Not the keys.
kiss.
Shoreline's just a place.
Yeah, that is true.
Weren't for all those damn snipers.
That's all the ambushes. But what about you guys? How was your guys' last week at Tarkov? I know you, Bio and Crunch played a bunch. Kate, you didn't really get to play too much, did you?
Not a ton, no.
There was a couple days it felt like stilettos on my fellas. I'm not gonna lie. like stiletto
Speak-
heels right out there. You might as well just grab myself and just put them down on the desk and just like come at me. It was like that this week.
Yeah, yep.
Exactly.
Especially in
Ugh.
Shoreline, trying to get into
Yes.
that resort and just like, oh man, terrible.
Oh, I was on the Kappa. Well, the last week was that shroud mask. So clearly it's not going well because I still haven't found it. But the week before that was miserable just as much. Shooterborn in Heaven on customs was probably like, oh my god, I don't want to touch a Mosin after that. I don't want to touch a bolt action rifle.
Fair.
It's rifles from here on that.
Tarkov shooter last swipe was like that with me. It's like once I was done,
Yeah.
just nope. Toss all my Mosins. They're gone. I'm done. I don't feel like it anymore.
Exactly.
Nope. Not sure I want to touch it this swipe, but I probably will.
Oh, you'll get sucked into it. It happens every wipe to you.
Yeah.
You'll feel
I
okay
know.
about it for the first week.
But like it's all bolt actions. It's not just Mosins. And then I was still nope.
That's what they made the VPO 215 for.
Yeah, that is a good alternative. I use the M700 suppressed with I think it was Voodoo
Mm.
on it. It was good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Was it Metal that was
Speaking
running the
of-
M700 with the loud muzzle brake to it?
Yeah, it was like 30 recoil or some shit.
Yeah,
It was
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
and it was as loud
Fuck.
as the 338.
Yeah, it was.
That's a gun
amazing.
I am so looking forward to finally getting my hands on. Have you got your hands on that yet, Gino?
What, the MK18 or
Yeah,
what?
the MK18.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it yesterday for the first time. Oh my god. I shot the tank on interchange with it, and it literally like penetrated the tank and dust flew out of it. I was like, oh my god, this is the
Oh.
real deal.
Yeah, it's
I went
amazing.
I went to the testing range and I was like, oh my god.
Fuck
This
outta
thing
here.
shoots through it. It's
Fuck
crazy.
that.
How
That's
deaf
gonna
are
be
you
fun.
from that?
Oh
Yeah,
man, I'm
really, that thing's
excited
gotta
for
be
that.
wild loud, especially down
Yeah.
there, big concrete tunnel. Jeez.
Oh my god, it was.
Better have a half a mile of fucking cement behind that
You
thing.
have to have IRL, real life, what do you call it? Air protectors
Plugs?
in.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
for real. That thing's insane.
That's
Apparently, it pounds nails at like 900 yards too. It's wicked
Yeah.
accurate, I've heard.
Yep.
oh,
Well, I'm sure Pudge knows of the nickname of it. It's the elephant killer, because it's literally it's meant for shooting elephants real life. So a lot of
Yeah.
people are asking for a nerf, and I think like I don't know if you guys know the AP round for it. It's like
Yes.
21,000 a round right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy.
I tried to buy it. I was like, oh my god, I'm going with a budget round. You know what I'm saying? But everybody says that it needs a nerf, but like you got to remember that thing is nearing a 50 BMG round. You know what I'm saying? That thing is that thing is meant for taking down elephants and stuff like that. So I think it's perfectly balanced.
Well, no,
I like how they did the Sturman thing. How you have to kill
Yes.
25,
Mhm.
Sturman 25 times. I really like that now that you can't just like single-handedly buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I think that's a really good addition.
Putting it behind that just so it's not as available. I
Mhm.
mean, in real life, it does hold the world record for got it. I think it's 2,900 yards.
Wow.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was like
Yes.
damn near 3 miles.
Uh-huh.
I think it was.
I remember watching the clip of them getting it set up. They have a 55-gallon drum full of water out 3 miles away. Drive back for 20 minutes in a razor. Get all lined up and
Wow.
hope the wind dies down in time to shoot the car.
Yep. Insane.
It really is.
Wow.
That, and I mean, the Vector, now that we live in Vector meta.
I still kind of disagree that it's going to be vector meta, but maybe we're just not running the maps with it. There, it's going to be popular, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Not as much.
We're not so PvP, right? At least not right now. right? We're all tasking way too hard and caring to
Yeah, true.
catch up to our special guest here, right, Mister 98. You know, so I mean that's been my thing. The only time I'm running into them is the resort, right? I'm just trying to cook down to 303, grab my photo album, and get the hell out of there. And some dude just steps out from from the fucking G Spot 2.0.
Yes. I remember
It's
And
a
that
scary place, dude. It's a scary place.
because I left after that. I was just like, "Oh, he's there. Well, I got my chemical thing. I'm gonna leave now. Bye. I'm out.
Yeah.
Deal with that later."
That's
Still
funny.
died during that raid. I was
I
mad.
feel like I've run into a lot of them, even just outside and out and about.
or
I'm,
I don't know if you guys are guilty of it, but like, as soon as I die, I'm just click next. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me go rekit. Let me go do it again. I'll go burn a scab. Let me go. Just let me get right back fucking in there.
Yep.
I can't stand watching the loading screen.
I like the loading
It's
screen. It's got the animations. It's got the tips and tricks.
I can
It's
tell you what
peaceful.
happened blindfolded. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, I've gone back to the lobby and died so many times that I could probably, probably make my way, get back up with my eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? And go back in the shoreline. I've remembered it by now.
I
So
think you probably run shoreline blindfolded at this point.
yeah.
I mean, I probably could if I took the old route I took with country. I know the exact
Oh
steps to
yeah.
get there. When gas station was still an available loot spot.
I'm so annoyed that they
Right.
did that.
One day I'll get back
Like,
in there when I get strength.
still annoyed. Do you have to have high strength now? Is that
Yeah,
how that
because you have to
works?
be able to make the jump off the corner. You got to be able to jump high enough.
Boring.
Wasn't it only a safe in there though?
Two
Was it
gun
just
boxes, a safe, and
Some registers.
yeah, and
Mm.
registers. The rat
got
loot.
you?
Yeah. Well, right. It's just like you hop in, grab the stuff, hop out, and hopefully nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Kind of how it
Exactly.
was.
As the rat squad here, we were pretty good at finding the highest low tier areas you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been
I
your
used to
favorite change, life, and all their kind of hidden changes?
for me at least, it's probably been I don't know. I don't see any of the changes that they added this wipe like necessarily stand out good. You know what I'm saying? I really do not like some of the things they added. For example, the LEDX you can now craft. I don't like that at all. Right? I'm a shoreline.
No.
Like I like that resort. Yeah, you can craft a Letty now. You can craft
No, I didn't see
LEDXs.
that. I just.
Yeah, it's oh my god, I don't like it. Well, I think it takes down the value because there's never really an item right now that you can like say it's like rare like a LEDX was, and
Mhm.
you can say like, "Oh my god, I got it." You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like a graphics card or something. Like it's nice, but it's not as much as it used to be like 1.3 mil. Now it's like 600K. It's like crazy.
Yeah,
Um
it definitely drops the value on that. But
yeah.
as someone who's never seen a LEDX in 1,000 hours, I'm excited that
Wow.
yeah, I'm 1,000 hours in, no
Um,
LEDXs seen.
I
I
think I've
need I need
seen
to take you to
one.
Shoreline.
You took me there once, the old 5-man, and you guys kind
Yeah,
of
that
just
was
mowed
true.
everything down, and I just walked behind, going, "Oh, I'll pick up the scraps."
Yep.
Little Hansel and
Yeah.
I do
Gretel
remember that.
situation out here. Follow the trail of breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Right. But then, like Crunch said, we're not like huge PvPers, so we try to avoid a lot of those areas where the high tier loot is because that's where all the people are, you know.
Makes sense.
So for us, having a craftable LEDX is like a godsend.
Yeah.
Like it might not be as
Fair enough.
valuable, but it
Yeah.
let's get that one task done, which would be
Yeah.
nice.
We have to
You
That'll
know,
find a yeah.
find it in raid, which is annoying. But I mean, it's kind of like differing play styles. I feel like having one or the other, catering to both is probably in BSG's
Mhm.
best interests. So having it is nice. Although I
Yeah.
just looked up the price of a LEDX and it has dropped by about 300K or so.
How much is it right now? Do you know?
Lowest price, let me refresh.
Probably
S-
750K,
Yeah,
right?
711.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's dropped.
I found one early wipe and sold it for 2 mil.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
And then
So
I got
far.
I think I got one and I traded it for a tape key too. That was a
Yep.
good purchase.
Oh,
Key.
yeah, it is. Because you can start
Yeah.
finding multiple LEDX
Oh
at
my
that point.
god. Yeah.
So I guess right now, like, really the only big market items you can only find in raid are going to be labs key cards. Minus the violet.
Yeah.
yeah. Or the
At
yellow
least
too.
for now. Nope. Yellow is still in
Yellows
raid
are still
only, I believe.
expensive.
Or graphics cards. Graphics cards
Yeah,
right there are huge.
graphics cards.
Well, you can
Tetris.
craft. Tetris, yes. Graphics cards you can find in craft though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just take a long time.
Right.
That
Day and a
that
half.
Bitcoin right now has got the whole market messed up right now.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it,
Maybe
it,
true.
it
not.
has been fluctuating quite a bit, but I
Uh-huh.
mean, I think that's to kind of be expected as it, you know, as people get into their Bitcoin farms and all that. Sure, they're going to be spiked. They're going to be huge, big inflation on price right away. But now,
Right.
I mean, even me, has got a Bitcoin farm now, right? So, I mean, there goes your supply and demand, right?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
Bitcoin, I don't know if you guys knew this. Bitcoin prices in Tarkov focus off of IRL prices too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
like so when there's a spike IRL, there's a spike in Tarkov. It used to be like that for the weather. I don't know if you guys knew that. They used to do
Yeah.
that for the weather. You remember when it used to rain 7 days a week in Tarkov, or like
Oh,
well, it was shortened, but it was like 3 days in a row that there would be rain
just
in the
non-stop
shoreline,
downpour.
and it was just
Wait.
nonstop.
Is that
You
not
know.
still happening? I remember there being a lot of rain.
No, it doesn't happen as much. I
I
think
know.
they definitely like changed it. They still try and focus it like St. Petersburg or whatever it is that they're in. But it's not as bad, you know. I
Oh,
remember like I'm talking 3 IRL days of
Yeah, no, I
Tarkov
know.
being rainy. Now it doesn't like do that. It's like hours, you know, like 2-3 hours. We should be
I
good.
do remember that being the very start of my
I want
raiding
snow.
life was all rain.
I
I
want
also want
snow
snow.
so bad. Could you imagine the new blood effects on snow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
Well,
I
and
man,
the
love
ability to track people and things like
yes.
that
it'd
too.
be a lot easier.
I love
I
the new blood trails, by the way.
Oh,
I love them. I
oh
think
so
I
yeah,
think
good.
I honestly think though they should add for light bleeds like a little speck of blood. Like it's hard to somewhat see. I think they
Mhm.
should add that just because um, I think it would be pretty cool to track down people
Oh,
because
It would be really
absolutely.
cool.
you can walk miles away from the spot with a small bleed and heavy bleed. You kind of have to heal up pretty quickly, but
Right.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, CSI Tarkov is probably one of my favorite things. You just come across this like pile of blood and you're like, wait a minute. What
Yeah,
happened here? Hold on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go.
had a dude kill me. I went and looked him up, and he backtracked our path from the Emerald GG, and he's like, "Oh, look, somebody was bleeding here," and I'm like, "Yeah, hey, that was me before you killed me. Like,
Oh
that's
shit.
probably my blood. Um,
That's funny.
if you could not take that and plant that on the next crime scene, great."
Or
Yeah.
do. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I hear that you get 3 square meals a day in there, so
And you get a bed, 3 meals a day, and it's heated. I mean, what else can you
the only thing I wouldn't like about that is forced outdoor time.
Yeah, the sun's pretty evil. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it.
Us
Lock up
rats have to
loaf.
stay in the dark.
Yeah, the tunnels of reserve. That's where I belong.
I think some of the other small like hidden changes and other craftable changes are kind of just like a nicety in general. I'm really confused the security vest into Cordura. Watching that price just skyrocket as I had a couple of those and got to throw them on the market for 55K a pop. Felt really
Oh my
good, but at the
god.
same time a little bit ridiculous. Like some of
Wow.
those things were like awesome, cool. Made other things more. All right, I got out of a scav raid and I kind of just stacked my pack full of garbage and got a
Right.
value. It might not be much, but it's still better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like that's something they were trying to do. Is like some things are worth like 3K on the market right now, and they probably want to bump up everything to a more or less viable. sellable amount.
Yeah.
I think they're working towards it. It's not all quite there yet, since there's still some useless items that don't craft into anything or barter for anything. But that list is growing smaller every time they add a craft, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
You know,
It
yeah,
starts to add, like
I-
you say, starts to add some value to things that didn't have value, and maybe bring
exactly.
back some more of that. Holy shit! I want to get out with this
Yeah,
because when I'm nine crickets away, and this extra 2 that I got is gonna make it worth it, and I can make
yeah,
my own fuel now, and it's really nice to
hmm
see, like you say, some of those things, right? Is
yeah.
things
I mean,
starting to have value and purpose in the game. It's not just discarded, clogging up my
right.
world.
Yeah, like hard drives after you get your intelligence center up, useless. Not
Right.
anymore. They
Yeah.
make magnets, and magnets are worth money.
Oh,
Yeah.
do
So
they?
yeah, they'll
Well,
make magnets now.
the only thing I do in my intelligence center nowadays is the VPX, because it's like the only thing that really sells for a lot of money besides the graphics card.
Well,
Like
the
the other
magnet,
items are
yeah.
like
Well,
100K.
right. Well, the magnet is made in your workbench, but it's still like
Oh shoot, is
right.
it? I
Yeah.
might have to
Yeah,
get on that.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
might
And
have to
you
get
just
on
find
that.
hard drives that are like worth practically nothing.
That's awesome.
I find
Although they may go up.
the weirdest change of this wipe is that the nippers price just tanked. The 3 nippers trades for a CMS wrapper. I feel
Hmm.
like everybody needs one of those early.
Hmm.
And last wipe, you couldn't buy one for less than 14, 15K for your trade. And
Yeah, they're pretty low. I don't know. I think getting like I haven't run through all my opening CMS kits yet. Maybe that's why. Maybe not everybody
yeah,
has.
God, people with higher accounts get
Yeah, see,
start.
we all got CMS kits, Pudge,
That's
because
standard
we paid an
accounters.
extra
You guys use
90
CMSs?
just because they're free. They're free,
Oh, fair enough.
right?
Yeah.
I'd have 2 surf kits waiting. I'm just waiting for the free stuff to go away,
Okay, fair enough.
right?
I respect it. I use serve kits. I've
Yeah.
always everybody tells me it runs CMS. If you're trying to do like speed runs and everything, like for a tournament or something like that, you want to use CMS and what do you call it, Splint. But
Yeah.
other than that, serve kits are my go-to.
As a standard account with an alpha, CMS is the only way.
True.
Wait, you still have that alpha
Ah,
Pudge?
Dam's still a
He
standard
has
account.
Pudge
Oh,
has not upgraded to EOD. He refuses.
Yep,
wow.
Yeah, he's the last holdout.
I am.
And we have offered to
Wow.
pay
He
for it. We've offered to
refuses to buy
donate the
EOD.
money,
We've all
At-
offered.
right? Donations, subs, everything. He's like, nah, we're good.
At
It's
this
become a
rate, I
pride
have to
thing,
keep with
and I
it.
can
Wow.
appreciate that.
It is a
Wow.
pride thing now.
Like,
It is.
as bad as I need work, as much as I could use a paycheck, I refuse to go and work for that person at the vape shop again. It's a pride thing, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
no, you gave me termination and the pink slip. No, and oh, now you want me back? Then too bad. Oh, you want to give me EOD? No, this is my choice, my decision, and my pride at stake here. Get out of
Fair
here.
enough.
I
Yeah.
totally
Well,
understand. I can appreciate it for sure.
so it's it's the nice group meme, Pudge over there with his alpha can't fit anything in there.
Level 2
Yeah,
stash.
holy
Yeah,
my
Right?
god.
We're carrying our
That
full
is,
list of meds and
no,
sick
I'm sorry I
cases.
brought up the serve kit. My god, okay, you can't even fit one,
Nope.
my bad.
Not till Punisher. Not till the Punisher's done.
Yeah, not till Punisher's
Oh
done.
no.
Tiny stash, tiny butt pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could not do my inventory without that, addition to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Oh
What is it?
man.
What is it? 18 by 56? Pudges on 18
You're
by
at
26 or
you're at
something like that.
66 all the way up
Yeah,
because
we're
it's
at
tier 4.
66.
I
Like,
started or 68 and I'm at
mm,
28 to start.
wow.
Wow, and
Jeez.
didn't you get cucked on the hideout upgrade?
Yeah, they added
thing there
more
Oh,
too?
yeah.
materials to
True.
level up everything. I now need
Yep.
instead of the 4 screw drill for level 3, I need 8 2 drills and something
Wow.
else.
They
Plus
Yeah,
the
want
they've
that
been-
money.
3.5
They
mil.
want they want
They
you to
really
upgrade.
do.
Yeah.
They really do.
Literally what is they want you to upgrade.
They do. I don't even think you reached full stash size last wipe, did you?
No, because it takes level 4 takes 125,000 euros.
Yep.
Plus
No
2
way.
other items.
Yeah.
No
After
way.
spending
Insane.
2.5 mil, 3.5 mil, and then 8.5 mil. 125,000
Oh
euros.
no.
Just that's another 22 mil.
So I'll tell you a tip that Sharp gave his chat, Sharptooth. Sell any ammo you're selling for euros
Yes.
because people try to offload euros apparently, which I mean, I guess if they're done with their whatever they need euros for, they're just offloading extra stuff they find. And it actually worked for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I was getting close to the however many euros you need for I think Peacekeeper to give you the sniper levels before I was able to afford the rest. I got a little over halfway in not a lot
I
of time.
Oh my god, it was miserable for me. That was 50,000 euros, and I had to buy 6 mil worth of euros, and I was
Yep.
like, I was at 9 mil, and I was like, oh my god, I just want the sniper skill done, man.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
waited until level 4 or level. No, I
6,
waited
I
until
think.
level 6. Yeah, so it upgrades it all, and then I can get
Yep.
like all 3 of those quests or 2 of those quests done at once. So
Yep.
I'm only slightly jealous of the large stash, but I have become the Tetris master.
I don't
True.
care how good you are at Tetris, dog. You cannot get you. I cannot get the amount of gear that I have in my inventory,
It's
like
just
in
gotta
an alpha.
gotta go inside of everything. Everything fits inside of stuff. Values are important, highly important to what you
Oh
do
my
when you're
gosh,
playing with that little.
Pudge is definitely stacking vest on vest. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
not even possible. That's
We've
crazy.
actually gotten him to start selling things,
I've
and it's
got
been the
A little
best
bit.
thing ever
Yeah.
because he would
That
never
was like
sell.
sending my boy off to college. That one. He just goes like, "Hey, everybody, somebody get Crunch on the phone. Crunch, get out of here. Crunch." Yeah, Pudge. What the fuck do you need? I'm selling guns.
Yeah.
Guns are
Yep.
being sold. I'm like,
Yep.
oh shit. All right, pat on the back. Go get your bachelor's, dude. Fuck yeah. Like,
That's
give
funny.
her.
Well, that's more
That's
than he sold
awesome.
last wipe.
it was 3
I just
weapons
had to buy a
cases.
second thick case to, have all my gear in it. I can't. There's no way I could do alpha, man. No way.
I cannot
I
wait for my
respect it
first.
though. It's crazy.
I'm so excited for that first weapons case. It's gonna be like 60 slots cleared up easy, but
I keep
that's
waiting
still a
for the
long
money
way
to
out.
get more.
Well, and I'm thinking back to the end of last wipe when I'm sitting on thick weapons cases and weapons cases, and there's just packed up with shit that I never got to use. So I'm going, do I really need to hang on to 9 Sturman SVDs?
Yes,
Like,
clearly
so,
SVDs
and
are
then
my
and then
favorite
wipe
gun.
comes in
they were
and
nice.
takes it all away. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why we've kind of adjusted our playstyles a little bit. At least I know I have because I'm running stuff that I don't necessarily like it, but it's useful and I have the ammo for it. That's kind of how I've been doing.
yeah.
And last wipe, I was just like, I'm gonna hold on to this, and this because I want to try them out, and I haven't done that this wipe. Minus, I think the UMP that I may get rid of soon.
Oh,
But other than that,
I think
I've
it's
used everything else.
absolute poop.
I disagree.
I
Pop,
mean, I think it's
pop,
Wait,
fine.
pop,
the UMP?
pop.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
pop.
UMP is nice.
Fuck that.
I kind of like it.
Yeah,
I like
see?
the recoil on it. It's like really,
It
Well,
feels
and
really
that's why I
good.
controllable.
took it out. It's like, oh, I can use this. Oh, scav. Pack, 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 pack,
Yeah.
pack, 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 pack,
Yeah.
pack, pack, change mag. Pack, 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 pack. Fuck, he's
See,
dead.
see, there's your problem. You had
You
to
know, it's like,
reload it.
You aren't headshotting them, Crunch.
sheesh, okay, get good. I hear you.
Get good, scrub. Come on.
Oh
Oh
man.
my
Oh.
god.
All right. Now I kind of want to go around the ring. Does anybody have that one gun that's like, all right, I just need to go back to it. I need to reset myself after you had like 3 or 4 bad raids in a row where you're just like, all right, just need to reset budget gun, something I'm really comfortable with. That's just gonna be
Right now is a vector. That thing is too easy, man. That
Yeah.
thing is too easy to kill people. I just go and resort, and like any map, dude. I can long range shoot with that thing. It's so easy. It used to be the DTMDR though, the 308 one.
Ooh, yeah.
That one's clean. I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that gun.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite guns.
Mine is probably the VPO 209 because it's easy. It's cheap enough to put together, and that 366 AP is just real nice.
It does do some work.
Does work.
Right, I feel like a cheap ass now with my go-to. The scope that
Wait.
nobody steals.
Yep.
What scope is it?
The NC Star 3x9 with the red dot on top. That's like 20K.
Yeah.
That
I
looks
have
like
no
it's like
clue.
Halo out of 1994.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's a tan scope. It's round on the back,
Oh.
square on the front. That really disgusting looking one. Yeah.
Yep. That's Pudge's go-to.
That one is really bad. I would not take that either, to be honest with you.
But
Oh my
that's
god.
Why it keeps
I
coming
don't
back.
mind it, but
I think it looks like something
It looks
Doc
funny.
would have used in his Blockbuster Championship of 1993, 1994. It's just introducing the new Space Age optic. Goes from 3 times zoom to 6 times zoom, all the way up to 9 times zoom. For those close quarter combat, they have an awesome tactical little red dot on top. It's just like, ugh, get out of here with that thing.
And that's why I don't ever have to buy them after the first 3.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You get a couple and you're set for wipe.
Yep.
I'm really glad I found that for you.
I am too. That was
Same.
off the 8R you gave me last wipe that rode the entire wipe.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was testing it out or something, and I was like, you know what? Here, Pudge, have an 8R. Go take it.
I took it and kept
I'm
it.
not a fan of 8Rs. I think it's more the caliber than the gun, honestly.
Yeah, the
I don't
caliber's
like.
not so
yeah.
hot.
I like suppress ADRs, like that look like M4s. You know, the fake ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only ones
Sleeper.
I like.
See, I like the suppressed M4s that look like 8Rs with the wooden barrels and
I've
shit,
never seen
right?
that actually.
Switching them backwards
sleeper.
is hilarious. It is
Yeah.
terrible to try and run in full auto, the recoil that it has, but
I mean, I never would.
because
I
you're
saw a
running,
dude on it. You're
I think it's
running, sorry.
96 recoil on it on an M4.
Phew.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not really
Something like that, yeah.
what you
Yikes.
want.
Yikes.
Saw a dude on Instagram said the ADAR is one of his favorite platforms. I'm like, you gotta step that up to an M4 there, bud. Skis, get you into some full auto. Come on, man. But
Well, that's all in what you use it for. Like, if you don't
that's
want a
true.
full auto spray someone down, 8R. If you
True.
do, M4, right? Like,
Yeah, same old, right? The beauty of
if you want,
Tarkov.
if you want to cause some chaos, you get a turkey gobbler. It's as simple as that.
that is the scariest gun in all of Tarkov. And it's only
those
scary
two
because
guns.
it's been on my team and it hurts my ears every time you guys shoot it.
Yeah, I never see anyone else run them.
No.
Just us now.
But how are
Which
you
I
guys
think we-
feeling about like the whole desync, netcode, the whole drama that has been stirred up in the past week and a half? The
Miserable.
Summit and everybody.
Absolutely miserable.
I can't stand it. I've
Like-
been desynced on Sniper Rock too many times. I swore off the Mosins last wipe. I'm swearing off Sniper Rock as a scav this wipe. I'm not doing it. Fuck that noise.
As a scab, yeah.
I guess because
I-
I don't play as much and I'm always the last person in the raid, I don't notice it near as much.
Honestly,
bad.
I think I feel like it's a close quarters issue more than like anything else.
Oh, I had one so frustrating the other day. I was behind one of those like tankers or not tank, like those, what do you call those things, like freight containers on interchange, and I was
Mhm.
like in the middle of it, like I don't know how to explain it, like inside, and I went to run out the back and I got killed through it somehow. Oh my god, I wanna like quit the game after I get decent killed. It's miserable.
It
And
is.
Nikita says that it's like one of the like its netcode right now is in the best state or something like that it's ever been in. I'm like, come on, Nikita, that's we know damn well that's a lie. But
Well, I mean, as good as you can for Russian spaghetti code.
yeah.
Right.
And I'm not
Well,
gonna hate.
To be fair, they do have their peak amount of players right now, so you can't ask too
Right.
much of them, right?
Yeah.
Right,
And
and
the
it feels
fact,
like a lot of people are trying to ask a lot of them. And you got to realize, like, compared to other games that, other multiplayer games, there's a lot of stuff being transmitted through those servers at once. Like, so much on each instance. You got all the loot, all the scavs, the bosses, the players, all the static location, the trees moving, wind whistling, all the sounds, everything. It's complex. It's tough. It's not going to be perfect. And I don't know that any amount of servers or work is ever really going to make it perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
You
reading
know?
a little deeper into that, when Nikita says they're as good as they can be, swap to you, I think that would probably make a big change having a system because
Yes.
being somebody with a lower end PC, yeah, things could be optimized much better.
Couple.
Oh boy.
Mostly the map
Couple.
loading. Map loading really needs to work.
Yep, or my PC. I'm not sure which one.
Well, once you upgrade, you'll find that you'll get in, and then you're still probably waiting on somebody anyway. So
It won't be me.
it just
There's
won't
been a
be
few
you.
of those though
Yeah,
too,
there have.
right? Like where
You
it's
know,
just
5 to
Bio and I
6
are
minutes
sitting there. Yeah.
woods load times or wherever we're trying to go, just sitting there like, is Pudge trying to log in from work? I don't know. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Be a faster PC at work,
But
let's be honest.
but I feel like the issue is really it's kind of been done to death from some of the bigger guys, and I watched like the Markstrom video that was going around. I watched like 10 minutes of it because he started repeating himself again and again and again and again. I just got tired of it. One peg on his video, he had a nice short video. I liked his where he kind of just reported the facts. Like, here's what this person's saying. Here's what Nikita's rebuttal was. Here's like my little take on it. You know, and his take on it was like, yeah, the servers have been for Tarkov are the best they've been, but that doesn't mean it's good, right? Like you could say, yeah, it's better than 3 years ago or 4 years ago, however long it's been around, but it's still not good.
Yeah.
Which it kind of feel like that kind of I feel like that sums up a lot of people's frustration is they're looking at other games like, well, why can't it be this good? Why can't it be that good? And it's like I said earlier, there's so much stuff going through the servers. It's tough to sync it all and get it together, and players suffer as a result. And I think that kind of benefits different play styles over others. Like it supports an aggressive play style or an extremely long range one.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah.
But
Until
holding angles is not the way right now.
Right. You and I were just talking about this the other night,
Yeah.
right? Saying like it favors the aggressors,
Mm-hmm.
which is good, great, and to me it starts to spread and widen up that player gap a little bit.
Mm.
Which I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
we all know that Nikita just wants us to just sit here and just punch ourselves in the fellas over and over again until we figure out, that we can manufacture a can for protection, right? And I get that, but I mean, there has to be some kind of welcoming to it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just my competitiveness and my want to get better to a point
Yeah,
until
it's
I
just
reach that wall. But
I just I feel like to get better, you're gonna have to adapt a play style to something you're not comfortable with right now,
right,
and it's like, do you want to do that or not? And it's kind of your choice, I guess, and it's a choice of the entire player base, really.
yeah. But I mean, I think that's what keeps us still around here is the game is very adaptable to so many playstyles
Mm-hmm.
in so many different things. Every raid you can do something completely different, and you're never gonna have the same raid 2 times in a
Right.
possible.
yes.
It might be
Damn near
close,
impossible.
but between the loot, scavs, the players, it's really hard to do. So playing
Mm-hmm.
around with it some, I mean, you can make stuff work while we're still in what I'm going to call an interim period while they're fighting to get streets going and Unit 19 at the time, which I can't imagine how that is going over there. I feel like their offices are probably just on fire at any given moment. They're all handed a fire extinguisher in the morning and said, "All right, put these out today."
Yep.
And every morning it restarts.
And then somewhere someone's got a little fire starter under the desk, like right, and just fucking
Gremlins.
gremlins just starting fires all over the place.
Oh,
And God forbid they ever take a day off, right? Like shit, man. Sometimes they can't work on all the issues all the time.
But one day in 2028, we'll have Tarkov full release that'll be high quality.
Oh, that soon?
Yeah, that soon.
I feel like that's optimistic.
That's pretty optimistic.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe the 22nd century or something like that.
Might
You
make
know,
it
like when my grandchildren are playing and I'm trying to Sherpa them. Like,
It'll
oh,
be the
back in
doom
my
of our
day,
generation.
we sat in a bush and we liked it.
lay there for 40 minutes with our pineapple juice.
And we
Pepper 136.
watched the
walked
Sturman runners.
We walked all the way to extract.
Uphill both ways.
Uphill.
On
in the
2
snow,
broken
dude.
legs.
No painkillers. I was dehydrated. I was getting blurred vision. There was tunnels.
Ah,
man.
Brings up a question I want to ask you, Gino. How do you feel about the painkillers right now? Like what
With
they've done with them? So
with
like
Vaseline.
yeah.
Where they
yeah,
lower.
Vaseline and all that
I've always
stuff.
run Golden Stars, so it didn't really make much of a difference. But I don't like it. I mean, I guess it's a reasonable change. They're trying to make like a difference between Vaseline and Golden Star because like truly, if you had like a Vaseline or Golden Star in your inventory before, there was no difference, right?
Right.
But I think they're trying to make that change. But I
Mhm.
do like the fact that they did is it ibuprofen now that has 15 uses?
Yep.
I rock those sometimes now. Those are nice,
Yeah.
but they don't have as long as usage, which I don't really enjoy. But
Right. So like
yeah.
what they did was those 4-slot painkillers, they last I think 80 seconds now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is what a lot of people were using to pre-pain and do a quick push.
Yeah.
And maybe kind of stay up after a somewhat prolonged fight. Now you can't really do that. You have to use Vaseline or Golden Star right now.
Mhm.
And
They also-
4-slot ones cost you 17 hydration now instead
Yes. And
Or
ibuprofen
four
is
before.
15 hydration, I believe.
Yep.
Which I get. Like technically, if you're taking pills, you got to drink water with it. So I get it,
Yeah.
but it's like it just sucks. Like if you're popping your painkillers, you're gonna run out of hydration in like no time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the new hidden meta is augment. You only lose 5 energy.
Yeah, it's just that
But
one
single
use
use.
kills.
I
Yeah.
think
For
I think
10K.
the go-to right now is still Golden Star. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it had like it takes down hydration, but then it actually or energy. It takes down energy and then it actually increases it. So I think it takes down 5, but it like slowly goes back up. That
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
think
So
you
if you're at
gain it
0, you can
back.
pop it. Yeah, you gain
Right.
it back.
Plus 1,
Exactly.
I think, is what
okay.
it ends up being by the time
Yeah.
it runs out. Gain plus 1 energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they're also 100K right now, so I haven't been buying them. I just been going
Yeah,
with
they're
classic pills,
yeah.
Yep.
Even the like used ones are going for
Yeah.
the stupid. Oh, it's 15 energy now. Takes away
it went down
15
even more
energy.
because it was 10 last time I checked. I sold
Yeah.
one for 99K.
Yeah.
Found in raid.
So it's minus 15 energy, lasts 350 seconds. So they dropped that, I think.
But
Man, they are just really trying to kill it.
well,
I don't know. Like they really, I feel like they're trying to get rid of pre-pain. Honestly, it's really what it is.
They want pre-pain meta gone. They only want you taking medicine after you're hurt.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I think
you really
that
have to.
that Reddit post sums it up as giving us a 2-second burst of you're not paying kill to get adrenaline, even if it blurs your vision or something. Seconds, so you
Right.
can run to something.
An incredible tremor, blurred vision, something like some kind of like
Yeah.
downside. But I think it should last a little longer than 2 seconds. Just realistically, adrenaline can be in your system for minutes.
True.
Right? Like half hour plus. There's just some really nasty like you shake after and you got that. Like if you're in an intense firefight on Tarkov and you're shaking after, your hands just like right? Something like that.
And I already
I've
do
been wanting
that.
to. Go ahead.
I already do that when we get in a fight in Tarkov. I'm already shaking
I-
without that.
Oh, right. I load in and I'm
Not-
just like little
he's shaking
chihuahua,
without-
right?
Yeah.
Bundle anxiety.
I've always wanted a med like that has painkillers in it, you know, like a Salua, but like let's say it's much more rare. Um, like a Salua that has meds within it. You know what I'm saying? So you can only
Oh,
hit it once,
Mhm.
and it does painkillers and it heals you. You know what I'm saying?
feels that.
So something
Yeah.
along those
Ooh,
lines. I
like
want
that.
those, but like I want it super long, or I want it like maybe one use, right? Like something to keep it from
Mhm.
being the meta, you know. But I've always wanted to do that. So
I think a
um,
good compromise on that could be like maybe it'll heal heavy or light bleeds and do painkiller effect.
yeah,
Maybe something like that too.
yeah, exactly.
That would
I
be
don't know.
cool. I'd
I think
also like,
Grizzlies should too. Yeah.
yeah,
In
Grizzly would probably be the place to do it.
Yeah, I think they should do it with that Grizzlies. I mean
in
the
the
what do you call those things? The car med kits. I'm not saying do it to
yes.
them, but those like the
Or
animation is literally
Yeah,
taking
popping pills.
painkillers,
I was
right?
yeah,
gonna say the
Yeah,
yeah,
first few times I used that, I was like, "Oh, cool, we're good on painkillers," because he just
no,
popped out his little blister pack, and then he's good. Glump.
right.
Oh no, that just great.
That just
Thanks,
healed you a
thanks,
little, yeah.
Nikita.
No, I could see it
Great.
actually. Maybe if they take the little cheese kits and converted
That's
those,
kind of what I was thinking because it's only
right?
100 health it'll do, right? You could have
Yeah,
like one or two pain kill charges on it.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you are stabbing yourself with a needle, so
It's a
well, it's sort
yeah, it's a
of.
little junkie box that thing. So
I'll say just throw some morphine in there, right? Just
If we're
there
talking
you
about
go.
like ideas and everything, I've had a few, and I think like one of my favorites, and I actually got it from Fatty, would be throwable chem lights. Right, like
oh,
you know those little things on
what?
interchange to light up a
Yeah,
dark area,
Yeah.
right? Like let's say a store in interchange, you take a chem light and chuck it in that store, and all of a sudden it's lit up so you can see the guy in there. I think
oh,
that's
right.
like
Oh, like a
I
flare.
I think I heard him.
yeah.
yeah, like a
Heard
flare.
him. I heard
Throwable.
either you or him talking about that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It was
that
Fatty
would be
that made
cool.
it, but I was always wanted that.
Be
That would
kind
be
of neat.
nice.
Yeah, it'd be neat
That
if you could just throw it in like on a grenade slot or something, like where you
Yeah,
put those
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
Even just like a glow stick that you'd crack it and then throw it, and it would.
Or
There you
instant
go.
grenades, incendiary grenades.
Oh, or a
Now
working
we're
no,
talking.
a
Incendiary.
working
Molotov.
smoke
Could you
grenade.
imagine,
Might as well
dude?
just bring
man.
out the
Well,
dragon
okay,
now.
so you've got to craft Molotovs from a bottle of
Yeah,
vodka and a piece of cloth.
yeah,
Yeah,
There
exactly,
you
dude.
go, and
It
they're
already
only
worked.
craftable.
Yeah, they're only
It's,
craftable. Exactly. I
it's
Well,
think
some
it's a good
wrist
idea.
top, some bottles. You're
Yeah.
onto something there.
It definitely would be buggy though. I guarantee you're gonna
Oh,
throw that and it's gonna be a wildfire all of a sudden on
oh
all the
yeah,
trees. But yeah,
clipping
Some
through
people will
yeah,
walls.
disconnect
I know.
immediately, right? The server will
the
just be like,
gas
nope,
running
you're all
down the highway
gone.
on fire.
Out, reconnect one at a time. Come on, orderly
Yeah,
line.
You use some of those fuel tanks for something really nasty.
yeah.
Big
Oh,
I
spread on
mean,
those.
start
a
making
custom
napalm.
bomb or a
Nap.
custom like bomb where you can shoot the grenade tank. You drop it and shoot it, and it blows up.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god,
that's
that'd
some
be rat.
ambush
That's
style
rat
stuff.
attack. Yeah,
Oh
that.
man,
Yeah.
we're entering Call of Duty territory. I think,
Yeah,
I,
Yeah,
I
or like Just Cause, Far Cry. Like,
yeah.
I just
clearing out
want a
marker
real
room with
smoke
Molotovs.
grenade. A real smoke would make my day.
That would
The
be
s-
kind of nice,
the
like it
smoke grenades
reminds
aren't
me
bad. Have you guys
reminds
used them?
me
They're getting
not
faster.
really.
for strength training.
Yeah, they're not
But
bad though. Like
if we
you can
had
use them viably.
like a quick
Reminds me of
deploy
PUBG.
one of like the actual metal canister, pull the pin and drop it to create diversions and stuff, I think could be.
Or just give you cover. Give you
Yeah,
soft
Yeah.
cover. Like I say, it reminds me of PUBG right away. I watched a couple of tourneys in there, and dudes were like, "Okay, you got your 6 smoke grenades." You're like, "Yeah, cool. Okay, let's cross this suicide field." Poof, 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 poof,
Yep.
and they just kept thumping out smoke grenades until they knew they had at least a corridor that they could just bounce in and out of. Right? I mean, dudes are just gonna be laying lead into that. You're gonna have John's, like in CCR in your head, but it is what it is. At least you got out of it alive, right? Because you've got some of that soft cover just to bounce, right?
Mm.
Well,
And
with
I've
the
seen so many people win
yeah,
fights and change the whole rotation of the zone in PUBG, right?
with
So like you say,
with the
I could
grenade
see it,
launchers now, you can make it a
right?
round in it, a smoke
oh,
round in the grenade launcher. Make it
smoker.
actually
That'd be
viable.
cool.
Right now, like it's like OP and stuff like that, and it's like really cheap.
Uh huh.
But I mean, make it somewhat viable to the point where you can use smoke rounds in it. I think that would be pretty cool.
That
So
would be
like you can
cool.
take it as like a secondary and smoke
Yeah.
out an area.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could just imagine right now running up towards resort and smoking off one of the long hallways. You can
Yeah,
just
Ooh,
cross
yeah.
by it out in the open and just build
Yep.
a barrier.
exactly.
Then I don't
I
get
totally agree.
39 in the head.
Get thermal through it,
Get
you know?
oh yeah.
See, I feel like smoke should block thermals though, shouldn't it? Because
No,
it's got a temperature to it.
that smoke is
I
surprisingly
don't know.
cool. I've actually played with
Okay.
real smoke grenades in Montana. Like out of the canister, it's really hot, but like 10 feet away from it, no matter what size they were, because we had some giant light up ones and then pin pull ones,
Mhm.
it's almost cold because there's just not a lot
Oh
of
wow.
heat behind the canister. Make the smoke.
Gotcha.
Wow.
That's disappointing, but okay, I get it.
Uh, what about
I'm gonna
this
go
week's
get a water.
Okay.
Alrighty. About this week's new player part, essentially. Kind of diddle on along about like getting quests and stuff done, the early quest life.
Me personally, I burned through it. I've been, things like BP Depot, uh, Tiger Safari, some of those. I just did Tiger Safari here the other night. Got in and out of that within 8-10 minutes. I saw one thick boy just playing some heavy parkour over in the tankers there, and it's like, oh, cool, see you later, and just let him go this way. I went that way. I got my shit marked and left. Right? I didn't pick no fights. I wasn't there for loot. And I do a lot of my tasking that way. Is just get in, get what I need to get done, get out. I'm a male. I don't go to the mall to shop. I go to the mall to purchase. You know, like I'm here at
Yep.
customs to mark the tanks, mark the tigers, and get the fuck out. I'm not wandering up and down every aisle. Oh wow, the candles. This smells really nice. No, I don't really
Well,
like
that's
that.
scav
You
scented
know,
candles coming next summer.
Oof.
like I know what I'm there for. I know which aisle it's down. I know what bay it's in. Just let me pay for my shit and leave. I don't want to be
Yeah.
here. So, I mean, that's how I take tasking on, anyways. Is just let me get
Sure.
in there, get it done. It depends what it is, but
I would say for newer players, practice certain tasks offline. Like if you don't know where something is, pull up a
yes.
map, go
Yeah.
offline, try and find it, and then
Uh-huh.
practice the run a few times. Especially if you're playing solo. Like if you don't have a friend group, if you don't have anyone to play with, come play with us. We'll Sherpa you. Yeah, just practice marking your tankers offline because who knows where they are? You sure don't. Go find them. All right, and then just practice that, and yeah, eventually you'll get them done. Like you'll probably die a whole bunch of times, but dying is a part of Tarkov, unfortunately, and um, you're gonna die on tasks. You're gonna throw a lot of money away on tasks. I know we have.
Oh,
That's why
Shoreline runs.
that
some of
last
those
wipe.
specific gear things, right, are
Yeah,
really
Yeah.
it. But or yeah, the shoreline tasks. Had myself down to 241 rubles, not thousand, not 241,000, 241 rubles.
yes.
I had to go through my junk box and sell shit because I couldn't afford insurance on my M9A3 with one extra mag,
Yep.
Oh,
right? Like
Yeah, it was pretty
so
bad. That's why I have my cushion. I got my 3 mil cushion. If I drop
Yeah,
below
that's what
that,
I
I
do.
panic.
Yeah.
Panic.
That's what I do before I buy cases. Like everybody gets 1.9 mil and instantly buys a scav case. I usually get like 3 mil and then buy it. Have that little backup
Mhm.
money that you have there.
I mean, I
Pretty
found out
fun.
it was cheaper to craft it, buy all the
Yeah,
stuff to craft it, and just do it
yeah,
that way.
it is. It is cheaper. I've crafted my grenade case this wipe. It's the only case I craft, or
Well, I'm
mag
never
cases
getting.
too. But
I don't hold
I
on to enough grenades to need one of those.
yeah, I
I
don't have
don't
enough.
either. It's empty. But
It's
I
there.
want to act like it's full. You know what I'm saying? It's there
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it'll
Yep.
eventually be used.
I got a grenade case ready to go for Grenadier because Satan knows I'm only gonna throw one of the 9 that I take in with me. So I mean, I'm
Someone will
sitting on a
take-
grenade case just ready to go. Oh, Raider grenades, sell those. Trade in my ES lamps or RGDs all day long.
Yeah,
You know.
that's what I've been doing. But like, I'll take any extra grenades I have, and they go poof when I die because can't insure
Yes.
them,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I end up either I bring 2 in and throw them way too early at scavs on accident, or I bring 4 in and somebody else takes them out of the raid for me.
Yep.
Yes.
I usually bring 4 in and don't even use one.
Yeah.
It's miserable. I sometimes I don't even run nades, but
It's one of those peace of mind things, I think, is what
yeah,
that comes down to, right? I'd
exactly
rather
what it
have
is.
it and not use it than need it and not have it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true. Yeah, how many times even this wipe have we gone, wait, do you have nades? Oh shit, I didn't bring any. God
It's,
damn it.
it's just so many
Right?
times in my own Tarkov career, I whip my rifle up in the air to go, "Ugh, oh wait, and like hit the G to like hit G, whip up in the air because I know he's gonna have to like stop and think about when his first child was born, and then oh yeah, this is how I pull the nade pin, and then throw it. So there's so many times I've hit G to look up and go, oh wait, I don't have nades.
Right.
So
We
anyway,
got
back to new players though. What
Yeah.
how
I
are they
think
handling tasks, and what do we think they should do with them?
I think one of the other options, the opposite world of crunch, is the way I did Golden Zibbo, is find yourself a real cozy place, lay down in a bush, make sure your food is good, walk away for 20 minutes, come back, and then get your task done. Because
That
everybody's
is another
gone.
way.
I
Hmm.
don't have the time.
It's boring. But when you've got to grind out... Golden Zibbo has been the bane of my existence for all 3 wipes I've played. It has taken a
Yeah,
minimum of 3 to 4 attempts every wipe.
Yep.
And last wipe, Eightblade was the only reason I got that done because he went and took Rashala and the boys out on his own.
Yeah, that's
After
right.
Rashala and the boys took us out in the one before when I killa slid into all 5 of them.
Good
Yeah,
times.
I mean, totally get you there, Gino. When you say you don't have time, right? It's not what you're there for, right? You're not
Yeah,
there for that. I mean, you're the content king amongst the 5 of us right now. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, people don't want to see you, especially you, going, all right, we're gonna sit and watch this roadblock for the next 35 minutes. Chat, you cool with that?
yeah,
You're
That's why
right,
you just
and
go and slither for 30 minutes, right?
right, yeah. And I mean, imagine the playtime Slither IO has had on it in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah. Right.
But totally understand. Like you say, like when
Well,
you're
I
doing a
also
lot of your things on stream and you've kind of made a community and a reputation behind doing what you do, you can't flip that a full 180 and just
yeah.
go, all right, chat, let's vibe.
I also set up tasks where I can crank out 3 of them in a raid. 3 or 4 of them
Yes.
in a raid. So that's like
Mhm.
I literally like that's what I plan about, right? Like the other day I did I think 5 quests in a raid, 6 quests in a raid, something
Mhm.
like that in one raid, and it was like the best feeling in the world.
Oh, that's got to feel good.
Turn in, turn in, turn in, and then you're automatically like you're 4 levels ahead of what you were. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
nice,
It's
Yeah.
like when
Oh,
your nose gets congested and all of a sudden it's clear and you're like, I
Yeah.
can breathe.
oh.
Yes.
That's a good feeling.
It's like gunsmith when you finally complete that gun you've been
Yeah.
copying off the wiki for an hour and a half because you're trying to find the parts, and then you turn it in. Best feeling in the world, bro.
Yep.
Like those parts that aren't on the flea market right now.
Yep.
That
Or
damn
Oh my
they're
gosh.
MP5.
Or
really
they're
expensive.
300K.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Dude,
the other
our
reason you need
SAS,
a buffer.
our SAS is what 1.1 mil right now.
Yep.
Crazy.
Well, let's go find out because I bet you are correct.
Our SAS is
Yeah.
the new LEDX.
When I was going to buy it, it was 1.3 mil, and
You're not.
I just bought it out on
Yeah.
Peacekeeper for dollars.
It's funny how accurate you are, Pudge, because how the LEDX price dropped, the RSAS price dropped, and they're roughly the same price. They're like 720K right now.
Yeah.
Still expensive. Still not worth
Yeah.
doing? I'm still on Gunsmith 3. Like I haven't even bothered getting past that
I
yet.
I
waited
don't remember where
for
I am.
gunsmiths are super easy XP, right? Like you just have to
Yeah.
make the gun. I waited actually until I got to level, I think it was level 48 or something, to crank out all the gunsmiths, and it cranked me up to level 50. So I was like, nice.
Yeah. May as
Yeah.
well. That's kind of what
Jeez.
I'm waiting on. If I hit
Yeah.
39 and I still haven't done a bunch of them, I'm just gonna hit that 40 with
Yeah,
them.
exactly. That's
Jeez.
what I would do.
You take that little segment right there, you'd think we'd be talking about 3 months into wipe. Nah. Nope.
We're 1 month. 1 month.
1 month into wipe,
Yep.
fellas. Let
Almost
that be known.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
it
going
was
for level
Christmas
70
Eve.
this wipe.
Are you?
So,
Nice.
we're gonna try.
I'm going for finishing like stuff I didn't do last wipe, like Shooterborn. I was 1 kill away and we stopped going customs, and I didn't really feel like pushing it either. Not a
I'm
big
going for a
customs
shroud
runner.
mask. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so
After we
miserable
find
playing
one,
this
we're
game.
like, Gino, we
If you
found
get one on
one.
your scabs, please. Oh my gosh, if you get one, if you see it in the preview, let a brother know, please.
I will
Oh
ping
my
you no
god.
matter what time of day.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
care. I will wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning for this damn shroud mask, dude. I told my friends I'd rather a shroud mask over a red key card right now. If you get one in raid with me and
Oh
I get the red
shit,
key
yeah.
card, I'm trading you. I am trading you for that, you know?
Oh, okay. I'll
I
keep
want
that
my
in
Kappa,
mind.
dude. This is
Oh.
7 days now. I'm miserable.
See, now you know how all the other people feel when they're trying for their Kappa and they just need like a fucking teapot or some shit. Like, on everything else, where's my fire steel? Where's my fucking anything?
You
It's
add that, you apply that feeling to any task when an AV boy gets in your way. It's just how it is. I don't care.
Uh-huh.
Nostalgia. That's probably gonna be my task this wipe that I'm gonna be so stoked to get done with.
Let's do it tonight.
Yep, we'll
We'll
get
get
her
it done
done here
tonight.
in one moment here. I think we've got a
Yeah,
pretty good
holy
kind
shit.
of thing of like your two options, base options, get a task done. Run in, bang it out as quick as you can after you know where to go, or slither around like a snake for about a half hour, play Slitherio, text your girlfriend, boyfriend, hang out for a bit, then come back to it once everybody's left, and you can walk in the ghost town that is a raid with 8 minutes left, because it is awkwardly quiet with that little time in raid left. You'll
I
hear
like
the
the woods we did the other day, bio. Like I was getting to extract with like 43 seconds left as a PMC. I was like, this is actually kind of nice. It's like I'm playing offline with my buddies because there's nothing going on.
Was I alive for that one?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember. I probably died somewhere
No,
out
you
there.
you got out before I did.
Oh, did I?
It doesn't matter. It was
I
fun.
don't remember.
um
I
I,
don't
I
remember.
I think let's pop on to some viewer questions. It looks like we've got a couple. Alec asked,
Okay.
what's your guys' most kills in a raid?
it was this wipe. I got 12 in interchange. I killed 12
Holy
Ooh,
PMCs.
frick.
And it
nice.
was as a scav run too. This is the craziest scav run I ever
Ooh,
got. I came
nice.
out with 2 kill armors and 1 kill mask. Found in raid.
God damn. God
Windows
damn.
key, search, control panel, uninstall,
Yeah.
BSG. Alright. Thanks.
Oh,
I did.
No.
trying to think. Most I had was 9 or 10. I mean, it was pretty much all scavs, but
Oh, we talking scavs too with it?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
I
Is
mean,
he
we
talking PMCs?
he
PMCs,
just
it's
he
Because
just
I
4.
got
has
6. I got 6 scavs with that one run. So that
Yeah.
would be 18 kills.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got 4 PMC kills a few times, mostly on like woods or something. I got that a couple times, but that's the most I've ever had.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm usually
Pretty
the
sure.
2 PMC and like 9 scavs, because I
Yeah.
get that like conflicts of like, okay, now I can go fight other PMCs now that I got these two down. I'm feeling good. I got someone else here, and there's not another PMC in sight, but every single AI scav knows where I'm at. Go down
Jeez.
another scav and another one.
That was my Tarkov shooter last wipe. Oh, I got these 2 down. All right, just need one more PMC and we're good. We're good. Just one more. And I never fucking saw him, or I died.
I
Yeah.
remember the
Good
weeks
times.
spent on that.
Oh my god, it was a nightmare. And that was on Old Woods where they didn't spread out. They were literally all around Sawmill. I knew where they were. I just couldn't find them.
That was during my Punisher, my last part
Yep.
of Punisher time too. I just needed
Yep.
SVD kills, and I got
Mhm.
7 in the first like 2 days. I'm like, oh, this will be easy. It's only gonna take like another day. Then here
Another
we are,
couple.
3 weeks later, one
Oh my god.
SV. Oh,
Yeah.
I
That's how I
started.
was with Tarkov shooter
Yep. Oh, it's a nightmare.
with a 3-in-1 raid, 3 PMCs in one raid.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
got two. I got two and I missed a headshot and then I died and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a blast on Woods. You know, this is gonna be fun.
Easy.
You know, probably a week later, I finally got it done. You know, it was miserable though.
I think I spent a week on it. Went to Punisher, finished Punisher 7, got my Epsilon, and then went back to Tarkov Shooter 8 because just that's just how it went. I was just
Yep.
tired of throwing Mosins away. And it still took another like week and a half.
Holy
But dude,
lick! Look at the time.
I know.
We
We
should
kind of
probably
went
let
through.
the young buck get over to bed there or something. He's got a routine to get through, eh?
Yeah, because he gets up early and streams, unlike us.
I gotta do some. I gotta do some other things, but
Little roll of the dice. I get you.
All right.
no, none of that, dude. None of that. No.
No, do
Oh,
we have anything else anybody wants to ask out
I'm
there?
looking through here and not seeing anything off the top, but I mean, I am also like terribly blind, so I could
Did
just be
we
missing it.
did we cover all of Ruli's questions last time?
No, we didn't. Let me pull one of those up and see if we got a good one here.
Okay.
While he does that, anybody who's watching, listening, whatever, if you're not a part of the Twister's Hideout Discord, we've got both topics, past podcast links, and questions for any of you guys that want to get in on it. If we happen to miss you here live, or something throughout the week that pops in, you want to hear us talk about, join up on the Twisters Hideout Discord, and I mean we got a channel specific to it. So, right? Just throw
Dorf
that out there.
brings up a question. What's everyone's preferred map?
Ooh, I used to really like Woods. I think we all know that. I used to really like Woods. I think because I got comfortable with it, right? I could just
Yeah.
take my MP5 out, my 7N31, and go, okay, he's over there at Mountain Stash, but then I got this guy on checkpoint, and then there's this knob over here just trying to shooter born. Somebody over at Scav House. I mean, the audio with that map, with the
Right.
whole expansion, is just, and now it's too, like say with the expansion, it's just.
Yeah.
Well, by the time I get there, he's probably he gone. Things like that, right? So
Yep.
used to really like Woods. This wipe, too task heavy, too task oriented right now. It's wherever the task is easy and I can get it done. That's where I'm going to go next.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
Uh,
Shoreline.
Yep.
Of course. I gotta
Shoreline is
say
Bay.
Shoreline.
Yeah. Figured Pudge and Genooo
Yeah,
would say Shoreline.
there's no
For very
stopping me
opposite
saying
ends
that.
of the spectrums.
For
Well,
very different reasons, yes.
I can't wait to actually stretch out that new longest shot hill again, and I think I should be able to pull it off this one.
You're gonna try for it on Shoreline, or you're gonna go Woods?
I'm gonna try Shoreline first because I got it there on
Okay.
Shoreline last time.
True. Woods has a lot better sight ranges now, though.
Yeah, but with 338, anything is possible.
True. Gino has a room in that resort.
He's a
Yeah, he
permanent
does.
resident.
Sure does.
317 West. He's got it figured.
Yep. There you go.
So can we check in as guests with you and
Yeah,
guide
yeah,
us
yeah.
around and give us the whole tour?
Yeah, you know that building in the back? That's my penthouse too. So
Oh,
if you
you
need
got it
Okay.
all.
You hear that? Not only a room, but his own
Yeah.
guest house out here.
It's rented. It's not mine.
He's on Sanitar's
Yeah.
private list.
Investments. We always heard he was a businessman, eh?
That's
Damn.
right. Got a
Well,
network. So
Cool.
shall we wrap her on out of here?
I was gonna say, on the topic of network,
Yeah, where can they find you, Gino? What's your handles?
You can find me anywhere. Twitter, TikTok. I upload content. That's actually what I gotta do after this. TikTok. TikTok videos. But Instagram, all that. Handles are Genooo. Or most of them are TTV Genoo. And then my Twitter is Genoo CS, and then everything else would be Genoo. It's all over the place, but one of those three is gonna be one of my handles. So that's where you can find me. And on Twitch every day, besides Wednesdays and Sundays at 10 a.m.
Watch him be the
Cool.
Chads we wish we were.
And interact with people too. I mean,
That's
like-
why I
like-
die most of the time.
yeah. Well, I
Because
mean,
I'd be
Look
looking
at-
at chat. But
yeah.
like, it's a good thing. Like I said, I'd rather know how people's day is going than, survive a raid. So,
Fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, and people love you for it.
What
I
about
was gonna say, like, last night. I mean, that's a big proof in pudding right there. I mean, the place
Oh
was
man,
just
last night
cruising.
was
and
last
it was,
night.
we had good,
Hilarious.
wholesome family entertainment. We all learned what Mama Gino's definition of homie is. It was great.
And she
So,
likes to kill people.
and she's a crack shot with the Mosin. So, I mean,
True.
if that's what you guys are into, check out my boy Gino.
thank you.
Anytime, brother,
Thank
man.
you.
You've earned it. You deserve it, and then some.
It was an honor being here, dude. I love doing podcasts. I've always loved answering questions, especially talking about Tarkov, the game that I love. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
it means the world.
Well, thank you for
Well,
coming
let me
on
say
with us,
thank
dude.
you.
Well, for sure,
Yeah,
dude.
Pudge beat me to
Oh,
it. Thank you
definitely.
for
Thank
coming
you.
over and hanging out.
Listen.
And
I'm down for as many as you get. Like, if you guys need somebody to fill in, like, let's say, Bio can't make one. I'm here. I'm right. Like, if you think I do things at nighttime, besides, do other like videos and stuff, but other than that, I don't really do shit. To be honest.
That's
he's a
amazing.
homie.
Just looking for Shroud Mess.
Crunch right now is
Yeah,
pretty
oh.
much. Technical difficulties.
Now you done did it.
Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened there.
Oh, I'm back on the PC. Just gonna have a little hiccup. That's all.
Is
Yeah.
it still there? I
Yep.
don't know why it
Yep,
wanted
you're
to.
good.
I'll be
Okay.
right
I
back.
refreshed. It looks
Yeah.
fine.
I'll be right.
All right.
Yeah, do your thing, brother.
All right. And where can they find the rest of you?
At home, because I am also a homie. Nah, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at npobiowulf with a U. Not a whole lot of videos. I'm pretty lazy. Don't have a schedule. I'm just kind of all over the place. But yeah, I throw stuff up on Twitter. You can just follow me on Twitter. You'll catch my updates there when I go live. And hope to see you there.
Everybody speak at once.
Yeah.
If they want to find me, the ginger bearded Canuckian of the cast, always looking so damn fine. Anyways,
Every time.
you can find me on YouTube, CRUNCHIEDAN. Crunchy Dan, that's where you're gonna find me over there. I do upload a few things every now and then. I'm not like our guest here who just fucking bangs out content left, right, and center. But I do have some stuff up there. Twitter at I am the Crunch. Anyone else is a fake, an imposter, and report them to me immediately so I can see that they be terminated in a inhumane manner. Twitch, I'm here, of course. I'm doing my thing until until at the Crunch 18. Anywhere else, I mean, some variant of the Crunch 18 is where you're gonna find me. TikTok, I'm out there now with these Zoomers.
Nice.
So
Hold on, I gotta go follow all you people on TikTok. Hold on.
so yeah, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I think I got my places. TikTok. Yeah, Instagram, same thing. The Crunch 18. If you want to find me over there, throwing some more things up there. Kind of took off the wet blanket hiatus thing there. So yeah, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I think I got it covered. I won't take up any more time.
And you can catch me on all of those sites, all at Sagentpudge. Yes, that's Sagent. I misspelled it, just like every other time. We're just sticking with it. But we will have the podcasts uploaded YouTube and on Spotify here. Next week or this week we'll have last week's. Next week we'll have this one's up by then. Once I'm like actually on top of stuff and I'm paying attention. I fell a little behind already, but we'll have that squared away. Guys, so much for watching. We will be back here in just a little bit with some Tarkov. Thank you again, Genooo. You rock for hanging out with us. Love you,
being
man.
here,
Genooo.
brother.
You're the best, you know.
Bye.
I freaking appreciate
Woo!
you.
We did
Yeah,
it.
thanks for
Bye,
stopping
brother
by.
man.
Really.
That was